Hello everyone, my name's Kayla Tyson. I'm a Merryn woman of the Gurang Nation with ties also to the Noogie people of the Quandamooka region. I hope you're all out there being safe and healthy during this self-isolation time. We're going to get you some entertainment today. I'm really excited about the poets that we have. We have Aiden Rowlingson, who is a Butchulla man from Gari, and Ellen van Neerven, who's a Munanjali woman from Bow Desert. Hope you like it.
Picture this. Being 100% of the population, then becoming 95% of the population. Being pushed, pulled and put into strangely popularized places, strange faces, a situation with no nation. Picture losing a race. You didn't even know you were running. Picture blinking and thinking how time moves so fast. You're coming last. Picture the hate of your current state. You can't even state that you hate the state. Picture this. Being 3% of the population. Picture your face. Beautiful black or pretty pale. Being weighed on a monochrome scale, a sad tale that fails to capture your culture. No land, no language, nowhere to stand. Picture your people, the percentages. 34% school attendance, 10% reach graduation, 9.6% unemployed, 28% of the prison population, 33% depressed, 100% repressed. Picture your identity, other people's perceptions. In their eyes, in their looks, they are surprised you can read books. Picture your position, the institutions, the obstacles, the hurdles. Picture your race with a finish line always in the distance. Picture this. Picture closing the gap. A decline in the percentages, in equity, being just as disadvantaged as everyone else. Picture yourself taking a stand, raising your hand to reclaim your land, the possibility that comes with treaty, treating each other respectfully, retrospectively. Collaboration, true collaboration, a situation of unification of a nation, reconciliation. Picture a day of recognition. Picture a day of celebration. Picture that these days are not the same. A date that mourns the claim. A date that celebrates and consolidates. Picture May 8 with your mates when we commemorate that we changed the date, connecting with the percentage. Picture more and more and more, opening the door. Picture doing more, speak more, act more, stand for more. Picture this. Picture the past. Blinking and thinking how time moves so fast. Picture your days and how they've passed, what shadow you've cast. Picture your race. How far you've come, passing the baton from old to young. Reminisce you did not miss your chance to create some bliss. Brother and sis, picture this. From the seed of time we have grown. Strong and proud we stood in harmony with our land, our people, our sun. But we were cut from our country. Your bricks and mortar stain the face of our golden soil. Cold and careless, your concrete caused casualties. Bridges brought divides, tar rivers drowned us in boundaries, metal bars bound us in blame. Papers pushed us on alien paths. Skyscrapers scraped away the sun. But we grow, sowing new seeds, spreading our stories like roots beneath the land. Our dream time has never slept, but lives and breathes beneath the ground, grounding our foundation. Through bright art and loud voices, our saplings pave new ways. Our ways cultivate over structures. Vines split systems. Branches break boundaries. Foliage bursts free from form. Leaves illustrate new histories. Flowers of all colours set free the sun. And when our inherent light shines on fallen brick, we will grow here just as we have always done. Always was, always will be.
White excellence. When it comes to having white people in my life, I choose the cream of the crop. Not your average woke bloke. I'm talking about white excellence. You know, white people on the top of their game. The ones that you meet and you're like, who's trained you? If you're a white person in my life, you've gone through a very vigorous selection process. And TBH, babe, I'm still testing you. White excellence comes in many shapes and forms, but my faves are the ones that cook for me. Listen, make space, buy black books, buy black music. Never assume to know what we're thinking or how we're feeling, or talk for us. Pick up the slack, help us carry some of the emotional and physical labor. White excellence acknowledges other ways of being. White excellence should be a filter on Tinder. White excellence makes great guests because they know they are permanent visitors. Log on, live on. She's shown the app. Watch out, you'll get addicted. As the Aboriginal flag begins to populate the screen, she doesn't know where to look. Who is the danger? Who is in real danger? The ones who say nothing, scared of dying online. Show me what is in front of your eyes, rain on the deck, skating to the other side. What sits in front of your eyes will make its way behind your mind. They will make a movement out of you. They will make a movement out of you. If Facebook is poetry, who will step out of the dying web? The new nuclear, log on, enter the black hole. What are you willing to put out there to save yourself? I don't want to be a status native. Flesh eating, deafening, delete to live, defeat the white noise. Here is a safe space online. Log on, find out what you don't know. If you knew what people were thinking of you, you'd shrink yourself into an avatar. For all of the blank screens, titters, brothers, not known. There was a time when I was, and now I'm not. My screen has gone blank. For all that is being gone through, titters, brothers, not known. We don't get to choose our grief. If you want to pick at mine, try it on. In a socially fragile future, what will you say about you? What will you say about me? And what will we remember?
Well, you just released a book, didn't you?
Yeah,
You want to tell us
book,
about that?
book number 3. Yeah, it's called Throat. And it's a collection of poetry, and I feel like it's like my most kind of truthful work. So I actually think that this book is like the biggest achievement to date, because I was quite a perfectionist with it, and I feel like it's like me standing on my own 2 feet.
The poem I just did, Picture This, I wrote with a colleague, Merryn Trescott. Got asked to perform at Jungle Love Festival back in, I don't know, I want to say 2018, something like that. Who inspires me as a performer? I honestly just I love the indie scene. So in the Brisbane scene, I love Jorella Warkill's stuff. She's really great. And Lockie Little, I've been really into his stuff at the moment.
If I could think of specific influences, I can go back to the poem that I read called White Excellence, which is inspired by two people. It's inspired by Thelma Plum, her album that she just released, I think last year, Better in Black, is that what it's called?
Oh,
yeah. And she had a track on that album called Woke Blokes, which I took some inspiration from. I really love that album, and also take a lot of inspiration from Annie Carey Reid Gilbert, who sadly passed away last year, but she was like a kind of grandmother figure for like First Nations poetry, and she was a Wiradjuri woman, and I go back and read her stuff that she wrote like, in the 70s, 80s, 90s, and more recent stuff, and it's just still so relevant to today. So yeah, I really love her stuff.
I'm really inspired by Shakespeare's work, so I guess if there was something I wish I had written that is not only like technically kind of inspiring, but also has like withheld the sands of time.
For me, I'm kind of loving kind of TV shows of recent times. Like I feel like that's kind of a space where kind of have some interesting voices. I like the TV show Killing Eve. I kind of love that kind of like, it's like cat and mouse, but then it's like cat and cat, and these like two women and like the kind of energy between them kind of crosses over a lot of different genres, which is like the work that I'm into. So yeah, I'd say Killing Eve. Stay connected.
Yeah, yeah. I think try and talk to people.
I think we need like a real rethink about like arts institutions and like being in control of our own stuff and kind of having that like Black leadership, I think.